Hi, this is Tapcat. Welcome back to the Banner Saga. We are in camp, but I think we're ready to leave. We've got plenty of supplies. Our morale is good. This won't last long, but everything is just hunky-dory right now. Let's go ahead and break camp and resume our march. Oh, okay, that didn't take long. Luden calls us. We can hear Luden's hard-booted trot as you set up camp the first day and brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? Oh boy, that's asking a lot. We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of Dredge along the way, am I right? You're not wrong. Then listen carefully. Don't assume only the Varl can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grafheim, the Banner of Arborang. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter and ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe. They tell me you were his kender. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? In my own way. Then stop acting like I'm a thorn in your side. When you're nearly 200 years old... Hold on. When you're nearly 200 years, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. Well, that's the last thing I need to think about right now. Luden looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever was on his mind. Luden tries very hard to be obnoxious, and he's generally pretty good at it, I would say. You've got some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. I see. Yes, I understand. Okay, we got some people we can talk to. Let's do that. So... let's see. It looks like we ask if they have a moment. As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book-reading type, but he is reading it. You're Bercy? You're Hekon. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I had some questions. Say what you want to say. What's a Varl doing working for Luden? What's a Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? It looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Luden killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Where'd you learn to fight? Same as you, by fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Not anymore? I've had a lot of jobs. Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Luden understand that? Luden doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. You laugh at the unexpected gouge. Bercy grins, pleased with himself. I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of Varl. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Luden alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was just a bit of threat behind that gravelly request. I think there was. Alright, let's see what the witch has got to say for herself. Ursa, right? She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb toward Luden's tent. Wait. Oh, I see. No. Here for you. Oh? Can we talk? Ursa shakes her head no. A smile on her lips. Eyelids low. Why not? I don't. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them... She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly, a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp is turned to watch. Well, she just murdered an innocent bird. That's not cool. Don't tell me not to. You're Luden's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have the chance to be confused, she cackles, abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal guard, though. Her expression changes to, of course. How did you end up with someone like Luden? Luck. She watches you expectantly. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms, a hand on her chin, and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Ursa. Heck on. You stop and look over your shoulder. I am a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Oh, she's mocking us. There's no question about that. Well, those were pretty non-productive conversations. I will say, I feel like asking people a question like, how did you end up with Luden? That would be extremely rude. This guy's supposed to be our ally, and asking people stuff like that, like, I don't like Luden, but that would be incredibly disrespectful. And he's an ass, but that doesn't mean we have to act like that. Alright, so... Actually, I tell you what, I haven't done a lot of this. But I was thinking maybe we go into the training tent and do something. Because, like, we have a lot of level 1s. And that's not great. Now, Eirik can already be promoted from level 1. I mean, he kind of sucks, though, honestly. So I'm not even going to bother right now. Let's just try. The nice thing about the practice tent, we haven't done this before, there is no consequences for anything that happens here. So you really don't have to worry, you know, if one of your guys gets hurt or whatever. Oh, this is actually kind of awkward. Alright. I'll do this. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Alright, I can get up on her. I'm going to do that. Cost me a bunch of willpower, but I can kill her before she gets a chance to do anything. That's awesome. Those archers can really be a pain. And of course, so can these idiots. Alright, so we put a dent in one guy's armor. And come here, I guess. Let's put a dent in more than his armor. Alright, so now we gotta worry about this guy. Well, we gotta worry about a lot of guys, but... I could come here. I think I will. I need to keep this idiot busy. And he has to move if he's going to get to any of them. So the impale could work really well. I hope he pushes on. He'll basically kill himself. Yeah, this stupid slag and burn. I didn't mean to do that. I keep doing it. Trap an area, laying down coals which do 1 strength damage. Meh. Let's see if I can't kill him. Well then, let's not use that much willpower. Alright, I just wanted to make absolutely sure we kill him with our next shot. Basically, these guys are going to be sacrificial lambs. I got to keep them busy over there. So, you know, we'll finish these idiots. Another one where I can't finish them. Doggone it. Yeah, see? He took himself down to 2 health because of Impale. That's so awesome. Alright, we got a bunch of guys who are really low on health, so that's pretty sweet. What's his health? Wait. It's okay, he has 9 strength. Oh, that guy has 9 armor, that's why. Alright. Finish another one. That's kind of tricky. Well. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, see, if they move, you can really do some sick damage that way. But when they don't, it's so bad. I'll try. Doggone it. I was afraid of that. It would have been awesome if I'd have gotten her the kill, but... Alright, hold on. At least that makes him a little more easy to get to. But we definitely still have work to do. This sucks. This is the biggest disadvantage of Varl, is the way, like, you get more than 2 on the battlefield. And moving around can really be challenging. Alright. I'm going to come over here. I don't feel like I can leave these guys alone. Alright, we've almost got that dude. But we're kind of getting worked over here for sure. Alright. Let's see if she can finish him. Probably not. Well, we'll see. Alright, good. Here. I mean, the good news is he's not really going to do any damage. Now he's just a pest. You know, we can't finish the fight until he's done. But I think he's done now. We got his number. Alright, and nobody dropped. That's really good. So, if I go into the hero's tent now, nobody should be injured or anything like that. But I know he got a promotion. And I think he might have too. So yeah, let's make him level 2 for sure. So let's see. I definitely want another shield break. And I think I'll take more armor. Because armor is really, really good. Alright, cool. So that's another level 2. I could make Eirik. I guess I have to. The problem is I don't have enough guys to be able to kind of ignore the ones that I like less. I think I'm just going to focus on making him a shield breaker for now. And I'll do that, and then next time I'll probably boost his armor, and we'll kind of work with his limitations. He can give people willpower, but it's just funny because I almost never seem to run out of willpower in the first place. All right. Yeah, I think we leave. We could rest, and that would get you more morale, but our morale is already very high. So I don't really feel like burning a day's supplies. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakon, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. I'm really torn between these two, but I think they already know that Hakon can fight, so let's just let him know that he's talking within earshot. Not sure Wagner would have been happy to hear that, you growl loudly. The Varl flinches as you walk past without looking his direction. In the distance, you can hear his friend laughing at his misfortune. Yeah, like if people thought I was a coward or a weakling or something, then I think challenging him to a fight makes a lot more sense. A small gathering of tent come into view, groups of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We were camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you, leaving an offering to Dangler, as one does. His expression turns. Dredge started appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Thought the Godstone would be safe, but damned if I know why. We've been dodging them since we left. Assure them the way to Strand is clear and see them off. We could ask if they have anything to trade. Why not? Anything of value we left at the Godstone. We could part with some supplies. Yeah, I mean, what do you got? I'll give them freely? Clearing the road is more than we could ask. I have one request, though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You'll know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You agree, and the merchants continue onward. Now, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I thought, well, let's see how much they want, and, you know, maybe we'll get something. Caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line, and then to Mager, who tells you, Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Vetterfell, and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we'd plotted into them, but we saw them first. Dredge watch you, waiting to see what you do. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred, Hakon? Asked Mager. Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties. Oh, I see. By making battle easier for myself, my party, I'll have higher casualties amongst the fighters and Varl here. Or we can take the burden on ourselves with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best to run, avoiding battle completely. So, we take a quick head count. There must be at least 483 of them. I love that. Who would make sure... Listen, we did some scouting. There's at least 483. Not 500 or even 480, but at least 483. At any rate, we have 185 fighters and 466 Varl on our side. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good chance to press your advantage. Now, I have played this game before, and in general, it seemed to me like I always worked better when I did formations. Even though this would tend to suggest we should just charge in. You know, like, hey, they're nervous. Press the attack. Yeah, I don't know. I generally do better, like, both in terms of casualties here and for my own party. We'll see what happens. Do I want to pull out anybody? Like, I could put in Gunolf. Fighting Dredge is really hard. I have to admit, I don't really like her very much. I don't mean personality-wise. But, boy, 4 Varl. Man, that's going to be hard. Can I promote him? If I do, I'm going to use a lot of my... Well, we have food, so I'm going to do it. Let's see. I definitely want more armor. I'm actually just going to max him out. 12 is still not great. All right. Let's do this. I hope we get some good renown from this fight, actually. That would really come in handy. God, at first I thought these were the only 2, but of course there's these guys down here. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. I'd like to take these guys out first. I just can't get to them. Alright, we'll go the other way with this. I'll put him right on top of this guy. Wow, this layout. This just sucks so bad. Okay, I guess. Well, this should be fun. Yeah. So I need to break armor really badly. Fortunately, he can do it. Okay, now we're going to take a shot, but that's alright. Alright, so now it's my turn. And I'm just going to wreck this guy's armor. That's my goal. So now we should easily, well, relatively easily be able to take him down. And these guys can kind of chase us, but they're not really going to be able to do much for a little while. We're at least going to come close to finishing these idiots off. And that's kind of the idea, if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't really want to rally. Alright, I can do quite a bit of damage here. We're going to wreck his offensive capability. Wow, yeah, I can't get to anybody with him. I feel like I need to kind of stay back. It just doesn't make sense to charge forward and let those guys chew him up. Okay. So I could easily kill the one guy. But I'm not as worried about him. Let's take a bite out of his strength. Alright. So all these guys are really badly hurt now. Let's start trying to get, like, basically I want to push them over like dominoes. And I don't mean pizza. Alright, so we got this guy a promotion. That's good. He won't be level 1 anymore. I imagine Gunolf can settle this guy down. Alright. So mission accomplished. That first group is done. Now the key is, you know, we want to take out these guys really quickly, or this guy rather, before that other idiot gets here. Because that'll take them into pillage mode, and I won't have to keep dealing with the same dudes that hit like a truck again and again. I screwed that up. I didn't realize he still had 10 health. Because I could have easily just finished him. Crap, I can't get through. He's in my way. Alright, his turn's a waste. I'll rest. I got back willpower. Whoop-de-frickin-do. And Luden got his ass kicked. Alright, well, I got this guy out of the way. Yeah, see, we're letting this guy just lay waste to us. He's strong, too. And, yeah, my strength is wrecked. Well, I'll break a little armor. Soften him up. That's all I can do. Now, Gunnulf, I might be able to do a little bit more than that. Yes, I can. So let's do this. We'll Tempest his butt. Did I hurt him? I might have, I'm not sure. Alright, let me do this. We're gonna wreck his armor. Next action, I should hopefully... No, you can't even hit him. Oh man, you're weak. Here, get out. I don't need him injured. Oh man, he still has 8 health. Well, that's alright. His health is wrecked, his armor is wrecked. I don't see this going badly for us at this point. Because he dead. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more Dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might even reveal items they took from previous victims. Okay, I remember now. I was saying when I used formations, it always worked out better. It was the combination of formations and then killing more of them as they try to run away. In terms of keeping all of my people alive, the bad thing is that your group is already beat up and then you take more damage. So it's really easy for guys to start dropping, and then when that happens, they're injured and, you know, you got to start losing time. So it's definitely a bit risky. Let me think. Yeah, I can easily kill this guy. Let me blow the horn, because this will just let me finish him. Alright. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. He got to move before Luden did, so... You know, I basically had 0 chance to do anything about that. Well... this kind of sucks. I'm gonna stay back. I'm not gonna give them first shot on him. Alright, I think what we're going to have to do is split up. I'll have 2 of them take on this guy and 2 take on that guy, and that's just all I can do. Okay. Mogger, you come over here and bring the pain, mister. So hopefully... Oh man. I think I'll be okay. I just need to weaken his armor and then get in one more attack. Yeah, when the attack is from Gunnulf, it counts. There you go. He's done. When you can keep him from getting beat up, Gunnulf is frickin' amazing. And of course, if you can't, then he's less than useless. Alright. We're gonna wreck this fool. And that's kind of cool, getting our low-level guy the kill. You gotta get the kill to get the renown and, you know, level up. So we got an item out of that. You usually do when you chase down one of these groups. They aren't necessarily great items, but you get something. So see, we had like almost no casualties of any kind. I think there was like one person injured. Oh yeah, right. That's us. That's our guy. So let me do this actually, because we're getting about time to wrap up anyway. Let's rest. How many days does Luden need? See all the promotions we can do? I'm gonna have to so this one I'll do for sure, because again, level 1s kind of suck. Let's definitely max out his shield break and try to keep him alive. I mean, I want to add to his strength too, but alright. Now, he is only injured for 2 days. So I tell you what, we'll rest for 1 for sure. Because if nothing else, it'll help keep our morale. Like, they only show you great, good, whatever. But you know there's like a number scale underlying that. And we're pushing it farther into the great territory where, you know, we're 1 day farther away probably from having good morale. Since we have 66 days, I'm tempted to do more, but like honestly, Luden isn't that key of a guy for us. And if I had to rest him in the next fight, you know, like that's not really the end of the world. We could use her if we had to. So, all right. I think, one thing I did want to do, I forgot when I was on the screen. Where's those items? So we found Haldan's Razor, +3 willpower on rest. Okay, that's an extremely low priority for me. Although, if I funneled it to him, it could be decent. But you have to be level 4 to use it, so it'll be a while. Okay, well then, with that, I think we are finished for the moment. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.